Recording, I hope. I am recording. It's working. Poor old iPad. I don't have the biscuit, but I use it a lot anyway. Big shout out for Martin Fleischmann Memorial Project on Intrigue. I was very impressed with that because it brought back memories of things that Ken Shoulders and I did and some of the early experimental stuff, and the ending of my experiments due to the city of New Westminster because of the interference it caused with in people's apartments, floating dishware and stuff. Really, this all happened. Floating dishware and disturbing people's television sets floating around. I'm not kidding. It sounds like a science fiction movie, but not. Brought back memories of Alex Pizarro, how excited he got when he would see something or touch something or grab something like that. Aluminium bar stock that turned kind of glowing kind of thing in it. His handprints were and fingerprints were in it. Just like there's pictures of it, and I don't know who bought it. I don't know if it was Enrico or somebody else, but I don't know. But I remember the day because Alex Pizarro would bring us dinner over to the lab. His wife would make dinner for me as well, and we sit there watching stuff, and Alex Pizarro would get excited, and he saw things going along the wall and metal samples moving around and twisting up. As well, yeah. So that was absolutely that's why I left so many different comments because it brought back memories of the Tesla waves, as it's called. In the early days, Mark Murphy measured the distance for 14 miles he could pick up on a radio. What I was doing. 14 miles. That's what he said. I mean, that's Mark Murphy. He'd drive around and test it. What signals were coming out? I'm sure it must have followed the line to the house or something like that. But anyway, that's a long time ago. That was in 82. Wow, about 82, I think. A long time ago. Holy Macintosh. But yeah, I just wanted to thank. I heard that too, EVO. EVO is here too. So anyway, it brought back a lot of memories. Ken and I talking different locations over the years and experimenting, comparing notes. I was in Ken's laboratory in Bodega Bay, California. Ken knew his stuff. But yeah, the signals were quite interesting, and how far they went and what they did do. Especially when talking about Tesla's long waves going in different locations. And since I can put some diagrams up of my old system, the new system will be like that, but a little different. It's probably, hi there, Evie. Oh, you're bouncing around again, aren't you? So I really appreciate it. Oh, stop it. Come on. Come on, Evie. I'll be good. Really appreciate that video covering stuff that brought back memories to me and other adventures, and with Ken Shoulders as well. Really appreciate that. Plus the other information in it was fantastic. I got EVO as well. I got EVO, the four-footed little mini Aussie. Little mini Aussie. Hello. Hello. You want to say hello? A little squirt. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're getting heavier. Oh, here's Mr. EVO. Named after Ken Shoulders' discovery on EVOs. Yeah, you're just like an EVO. You're just high energy. Lick, lick, lick. Lickety split. Hello, love. Oh dear, here we go. Oh, you're so cute. Mwah! You're so cute. Yeah. What's the snorting about, huh? Hi, meow. Nibbles, Mr. Nibbles, I presume. More like love nibbles. Ah, EBO! EBO! Who's that? Who is that over there? You want to check out the invisible ghost? You want to check out the invisible ghost, love? Also, credit should actually go to Mel Winfield as well because he started the whole thing. Mel Ernest Winfield. He appears in Northern Mysteries. The Hutchinson Effect. Mel makes an appearance. I'm finding, ever heard of Pal Talk Radio? I'm finding all kinds of bits and pieces of information on things I was interviewed for in Lou Gentile Radio Networks. Took over for Lou Gentile being a host. Kind of interesting doing all the stuff over a telephone or Pal Talk or something like that. Roger Wilco. Another funny one. Because something came up in some forum or something that, Nancy was reading. But yeah, so Dr. Rauscher was another scientist friend of mine. She stayed with us for a month in Gold Beach, Oregon. And unfortunately, she passed away. So many people passed away. But I think this Intrigue video is epic from Martin Fleischman. Because it covers a lot of other things too I didn't know about. I don't know anything really. I just keep learning every day. It's fun to learn every day and do something every day. Isn't that right, AVO? Hey! Be good. Oh yeah, big snorter. Can't move the chair without knocking everything over. Come on, relax. You little bugger, you. Are you a little bugger? Are you a little Australian bugger? Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. No! No biting. Don't go too far. No biting, love. Come on. No biting. Want me to get a bottle on you? Squirt bottle. Wow. No, you can't go in there. You want your iPad? The very old iPad I have. He likes to play with it. It actually gets things going. Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Come on, you little squirt. It's rolling around the floor now. That's kind of cute, what you do. You mini Aussie shepherd. It's shepherding. You know, shepherd you are. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. No biting! Ooh! No biting, Evio. Do you want to? Okay. Do you want to? Want to go for a ride? Want to see Heather? Want to see Piper? Let's go see Piper. I can move this chair by. Face the audience, right? Right, love. Right, love. Bombastic, little bombastic. Easy ow. You're kind of out of view, but you're down there. Come here, come here. Bugger, you little bugger. Lifting 30 pounds of EVO. Oh, wow. Go shepherding. Shepherd. Jesus. Oh. Come on, be good. Can't eat that. Now what are they gonna do? Oh, cool. You're investigating radio? Turn on the radio. The VLF tracking receiver. Oh yeah, okay, no, that's you in there. Yeah. Mr. Snibbles. Turn around a bit here. Turn you around this way so you can say hello to your fans out there. You must be 30 pounds maybe instead of 25. You feel heavy. Go get it. Go get it. Go see that. Go. Who's that? Who's that, EVO? Who's that? Go find him. Go find him. Go find it. Get this down lower so I can see more, huh? See how he nibbles like that? Shepherd. Mr. Nibbles. Kind of not nice, but... That's Mr. EVO for you. What? Go get your ball. EVO, go get your ball. Be good. Come on, be good. Jeez. No biting now. No biting, love. Let's see. Oh. Go get it. Where's your ball? Get your ball, you little nut. Anyway, trying to complete a story here on Alex Pizzaro myself. It was fascinating times, I must say. I appreciate it because, oh, I guess that's not going to work, is it? I really appreciate it. Lean it against a bottle. Oh, that's no good. Where are you? Gone now. He's probably up to no good. Anyway, so stupid thing over here. He's walking off somewhere. I nicknamed him the foreman. You're the foreman, the boss. Gotta find a little suit for him that has a little work clothes and a little hard hat. And I think you look good in that, wouldn't you, Evio? Oh, he's yawning now, so I guess he's fed up trying to talk to me. But oh well. It's actually nighttime now. It's around 7 or something. So I thought I'd do a video and thank Martin Fleischmann Memorial for all that information. It's kind of rare to come by that stuff these days, you know. What do people talk about mostly, you know, I don't know, UFOs and other stupid stuff. Anyway, I'll move that down there. Yeah. But anyway. Those discharges, by the way, electrical discharging systems, can be pretty dangerous. I had fire shoot up through a hole in the floor. It made a pinhole, but it shot out a flame that was 3 feet tall. I had a CO2 fire extinguisher and managed to get that out. Somehow snuffed it out, but it was like spooky stuff like that. Okay? I mean, the film crews and news media things would unexpectedly do stuff. I recommend, hey, hello, I did this some years ago. I took the McDonnell Douglas videos that they took of my experiments with Jack Haug for McDonnell Douglas, engineer. Later on, later on I got it uploaded on the internet, okay? And it's about many hours, but if you take all of that, which I did do, and speed it up to, I think it was 1.5 minutes, watch it. The things are all wiggling and moving around. the milk crates where the samples are on was moving around and going up the aisle. It seemed like I did send a copy to Colonel John Alexander, who's a friend of mine and worked with Jack Houck and myself. He's quite amazed with it. So, if you want to see something, take the McDonnell Douglas video. I think it was edited for several hours or something like that. But anyway, you can see unusual things happen. Quite interesting. So that was Jack Houck, McDonnell Douglas, with Colonel Alexander and friends, and U.S. Army Intelligence and Security Command folks in Los Alamos. I never got a video, although Colonel Alexander got a bunch of slides from Los Alamos, so I got those. I don't, maybe John got a report, but then the Canadian government guys, Dr. Lauren Kuhn, Dr. Locan, Dr. Harold Wilson, as well as I believe George Hathaway, was it? Yeah, George. They took video too. Now, they didn't report what I saw was a chunk of steel flying around and crashed on the floor and almost hit them. Maybe it was edited and no, I don't have a copy. I tried to get a copy through Freedom of Information Canada, Department of National Security, but they wrote back to my member of Parliament, Chuck Cook, stating it's a matter of national security and you can't really release those kind of things to, I guess, to him or to me. But anyway, that was that. So just a few things I want to touch upon before I get ready here and go. I'll clean up tomorrow. Stuff around here I was doing. Quite busy, actually, today. And all that stuff here will be wired up and running, and stuff will be happening again, I'm sure of it. I mean, progressing along. After all, I got it into 400 square feet in the apartment lab, and it was filmed many times, and levitating stuff and all that by different film crews. So I'm going to do a lot better here in the industrial space, 3-phase, full machine shop. Excuse me, armory and all the electrical machinery. It's slow progressing because stuff is getting scarcer and scarcer and costlier simply because of shipping. It's costly coming from the East Coast. I'm getting arrivals in a few days. I had 4 arrivals last month, get maybe 4 or 5 this month. It takes hours to search on eBay what you're looking for, this way and that way. And I get lucky. I'm lucky a number of times over the years. But I'm getting there. So, still got to build the control panel, which is simple. I've done those before. That kind of thing. I'll use 3/4 inch plywood, which I've done before. Paint it, mount the observation meters and dials and zodiacs and variometers. Variometers are very cool. Variable resistors, big kind used to use in a substation a long time ago. And often used in starting up a large motor. The coil glows red. Then it goes back down to not bright at all. It takes the amps and uses it. It's not such a shock to something. Starting up a motor, and a big motor like that. And a lot of the amps are converted into heat and light until it gets up to speed, and then it all drops down. Reluctance and inductance and Henrys. Reluctance and inductance and Henrys. Coulombs, farads, microfarads, and on. Transconductance, another good one to study up on. Conductors. Conductors are different materials. Um, Radioactivity of different materials. Metals. What will go through metals in lots of energy, like cosmic ray, or not cosmic. They do that, but you got to do it all right. And magnetrons that are adjusted and tunable, along with your high voltage direct current and other configurations of metals and reflectors, deflectors, spark gaps. I use tungsten rods. Actually, they were out of a jet fighter from Peter Sikora Satellite Electronics on Main Street, who had a pile of surplus like that. So they're good for up to about 100,000 volts. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to have to go by one capacitor. Low inductance type, okay. 500 joules each. Then you gang those in parallel in series. I think I had a 5,000 joule cap, a huge thing, a monster. You can see it on the old videos. You can check it out. And vacuum tube triodes, big fellas. And also to power those, you need current transformers rated at a high voltage. It can be 5 volts, 6 volts, 8 volts, 12 volts, but the breakdown voltage is really high. So because you're using a lot of on plate current, a lot of high voltage on the plates. And there's all kinds of different transformer configurations. There's shunt wound and D and L, and many different configurations and windings too. A filament transformer, of course, like I mentioned before, have a very thick breakdown. 4 or 5 volts, 6.3 volts, 12.6 volts. So, and they're big. They're about like so. Okay. So you're getting a little lesson in old stuff that is cool. What are you doing, EVO? Weird sound. But anyway, I should get going. I'd like to thank again Martin Fleischer Memorial Project for mentioning folks I know and experienced myself. I got kind of wondering, what the hell am I doing this for? But then again, there was peaceful until I got out into the neighborhood of New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada, and affected TV sets floating around, melting ornaments. I mean, this is covered by the news media as well as the mayor of New Westminster and the fire department, and they wanted me to get everything, but I had a lawyer friend who didn't charge me anything. He said, no, we're just making walking space, it's interesting. But I should get going, I'm gonna go. How long have I been doing this for? Oh, we have 2 hours. Well, that's good. That's good enough. So, I'll be doing those commercials, by the way. Getting all ready to do it. As Carla Knipchen. It's the best way to look at life, not serious. Not like Donald Trump. He's another whole story unto himself, but Donald is starting his emails again to everybody. Just got one the other day, and I took screenshots of all of them. Asking for money. Yes, that's the Donald. He's asking for money. He's going fight or flight. Because he's going to be going to prison. As these cases, is it 91 civil lawsuits or is it 91 criminal convictions? I don't know. And the media is biased. Fox News is pro-Trump, kind of. CNN is against Trump, and this whole everything is just But the medical definition of the Donald is he's a criminal psychopath. Basically, that, and he's mentally ill. So I don't. He shouldn't be running around doing this kind of thing. He should be hospitalized. He's going to be out of money too, from what I can tell. So if you're going to vote for him, you're voting at your own country full of big problems. After all, he studied Mein Kampf. He knows all the routines of manipulating people. Oh, let's say the border crisis. Make up a big story about the border, keep drilling it until people believe it. Then you're going to fix the problem, and then you get on their side. It's the same thing with many different other things that these crazy politicians use to get them on their side and vote for them. It's all power hungry, thirsty psychopaths, in my opinion. But it's an interesting show, I'm sure, for worldwide. The characters that wear ties and carry briefcases in businesses. Pretty pathetic in my eye. The whole world. Luckily, I never joined it. Never wanted to join that kind of world. I just like being mostly alone, doing my crazy stuff, doing TV stuff, radio shows, and all that. Yeah, that's not like that. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going here. Thank you for watching, and great.